Oh, I'm not worried. This team bounces back really well after a loss anyway, so hey, just gotta take it one game at a time, have fun with it. No matter what happens, we'll be fine. I thought this might interest you some. And these Stingers got a 5-string streak going.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
I'll do this for Rexy since it's...
Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Siggy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
That's a decent month right there.
First pitch coming your way next.
The average good, the RBI's good, home runs could be maybe a little more, but hey,
starting on the mound for the Rays,
can't complain about that, huh, Rexy?
He leads the league in ERA, Siggy.
Yeah, he's always around the zone, Boog. Gets weak contact and makes hitters guess. That's how he's been able to stay on top.
Everything's crisp, movement, mix, location. A little different from your cardio stats, Siggy.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we know the numbers don't lie. Elite is elite. They'll be leaning on that arm all summer long.
Just about ready to roll. Here's George Springer. And we are underway in game one of the series.
First pitch, 640.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Oh, almost left him a cookie there.
Fair ball. And it's a double to start the game.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on.
Okay.
Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Yeah, what do you call that?
Position, no outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Rays are looking very strong so far this season.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Popped up. Caminero settles under this one. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Addison Barger.
Just wasn't able to get it going at the plate over the last month, where his batting average sat in the low 200s. That's not what you expect from him, but I've heard he's been putting in some work, and when you do that kind of work in the cage, it's eventually going to translate onto the field. He just needs some luck.
Alejandro Kirk in the box, lays off for ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a base hit. Here comes Springer around third. He's safe on the board first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
1 out man at first. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Yeah.
That one ripped but foul.
Jay's on the board first for you, Rexy.
Varsho with a homer in his last game. Oh, 2 now. Just misses with that one. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
Addison Barger.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but
And first offering is fouled off.
the Blue Jays are a team I don't mind losing to either way. So
That's a strike.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
1 run across in the frame so far. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swung on, belted.
that was loud, but it is
And that
gone.
one is out of here.
So
A 2-run blast.
he's taking control there for you, Rexy.
Number 5 on the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. That's an
I knew that was a strike. That's why I did it.
To the opposite field gap, and
I was confident there. I didn't guess.
To do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Next to hit, Davis Schneider. Schneider matched a homer in his last game.
Yeah, I wasn't confident there, and I didn't challenge, so I'm glad I didn't.
2 down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line. Fraley really on his horse for it. Got it. Nice grab. And that'll do it.
Yeah.
So they strike
Blue Jays got a 3-0 lead, but it's my turn, so let's see if I can get back in this thing.
It's now 3-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now at the chop for the bottom of the first. And the starter for Toronto, Jose Barrios. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
He got his game face on.
Base knock right field.
Lead off single.
Man aboard on the
Nice and easy there.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Ketel Marte. 8th best batting average in the American League. Pitch misses. And it's 1-0. Simpson on at first. Nobody out. No. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
But when you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him
to
shut that other team down so you guys can get back in the dugout and swing the bats. You've obviously got some hot sticks in the early part of this one.
Lau at the plate, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. Strike on the inside corner. Barrios with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And he'll one.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Nice grab. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
That may be a rally killer there, unfortunately. Let's see if
next to hit for the Rays.
Cal can do anything to at least get me on the board here.
The 1-0. Two outs and one in scoring position. Now a pop-up on the infield.
Oh, hey. Hey, T.I., how are you?
And that'll do it. The Rays strand just the one. They trail in this one 3-0.
Could you get a shout out for him for me? I'm doing pretty good. It's a rainy day outside now here, so.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
He's having some fun playing some baseball right now.
He wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Thank you, Rexy.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he froze throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin.
Oh, yeah, it was.
They got the outside corner of the plate and got that call.
Oh, Seasinger, you caught a shiny.
Now, Ernie Clement. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah. It's coming down pretty good.
That's a laser base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Here's Andres Jimenez. Jimenez in his 6th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela.
Very lucky.
Man at first, one away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jimenez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Clement stands at first with 1 out. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes into third. He's in there.
Up next to the Blue Jays,
and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
That one missed just a little bit too much. So no challenge. Oh, no, it did catch the zone. I just wasn't confident about it there.
2 on, 1 out. That one fouled off. The 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the top of the 2nd. And that is out of play. Fights it off. You'll see another. Payoff pitch, and that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that
not what I wanted to do there.
Tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, there's the strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
There's
Bases loaded, top of the 2nd.
Start stop sort of swing.
Battling here as he fouls it away. swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
There's a big
That's
strikeout.
the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. So they're all loaded up. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, Boog, the biggest storyline coming in is just how hot he's been at the plate. Today's no different. Already producing. He's a true X factor. Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
0-1. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
This one smacked out to left center. Dives, but it's off his glove. The relay throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 5-0.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was
runner off the second was to third base before the guy on third would even move. The ball had two guys on the same base.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run.
I'm getting a taste of my own medicine here.
Addison Barger getting ready to hit. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Headed for the plate. 1 run scores. Here comes another. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Picks himself up a couple of runs. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit
I
the ball
know,
on the screws.
but my gosh, you guys are putting the pedal to the metal. They're busting the floorboard.
Next is the designated hitter, Davis Schneider. Flied to right his first time. And that's way high. And that's ball 1. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Well struck left field. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Home run number 5 on the season. And they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog,
what motivational speech did you give these guys, Rex? My goodness.
But it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Digging in, Jesus Sanchez. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul.
I know, right? My goodness.
2 down, nobody on. Splits the plate, and it's 0-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Got him swinging.
I finally got out of that.
The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Down to the bottom of the second.
Whew.
It's the Blue Jays 10, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the second, to the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Anyway, That's enough out of that.
That's in there. Strike one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Late on that fastball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Still, 282 average is pretty respectable this day and age.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. The 1-1.
Well,
Swings through that. Got it. Looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
I'll just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Caminero launched a homer in his most recent game.
Whoa.
Here's a 2-0. And there's a ball. In the air, right side. Springer should have this one. And that is that. Down in order go the Rays. Not looking good. They're down 10-0.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Matt Waldron.
Well, forget about spin rate. I mean, he's got that knuckleball that just floats up there and dances all over the place.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
I'm going to see if I can slow you guys down some.
So far.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
The 0-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop.
And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. In there for strike one. And he swings through that one. Got him looking with the knuckler for strike three.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And the batter is George Springer. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
I thought I got him.
Man at second. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Whoa.
He kind of just floats up there.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Yeah, well, I put a 0 up finally.
1 left for Toronto, but they're still in front, 10-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
They could do that in this one and still win. Nice.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I'll tell you what, I think the league's starting to figure him out.
Outside with a breaking ball. Comebacker to the mound. Oh, this is off the second base bag. And the leadoff man aboard.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Yeah.
Lux aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball one.
On the ground, right side. Clement to Jimenez. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Rays, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Chandler Simpson digs in now. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
That's the ball.
Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Walked his first time. And downstairs. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Rounds third, heading for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Man at first, stepping in, Brandon Lau.
All I gotta do is just one at bat at a time.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Gotta play within myself here.
And the 1-0. Foul ball there. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third.
That's a ball.
The 2-2. That's down and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Springer under
Yeah,
it.
I'm on the board at least, so
And that is that.
1 is better than nothing.
They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 10, the Rays 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Hit in the air, left field. Simpson has a beat on it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Didn't miss that knuckleball.
And in scoring position with 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. He's already homered here in this one. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Man at second. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Blue Jays held in check, but they maintain their 10-1 lead.
Yeah, bullpen at least doing their job.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Cal Raleigh, top 5 in home runs in the league. And his taters don't just leave the yard, they leave the conversation.
Yeah, it's like there's a swing and see you tomorrow.
Berrios back to work. Statcast doesn't even flinch anymore, just shrugs and says, yeah, that tracks.
You know, Boog, if he parks one more into the upper deck, they're going to name the seat after him.
Hey! Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter,
Yandy Diaz now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Strike, woo! On the ground to third, Barger. There's 1. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. Struck out looking in his first at bat. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Well, 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Out towards right center field. Clement gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. Rays held in check here. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back now in Tampa Bay. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
That one that hit the wall out in center was a double.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Clement, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Andres.
Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. 1 for 2. Runner on the move. That's it for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Runner from second crosses the plate, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
So back to the top of the order. And now the right fielder, George Springer.
Oh, that's inside.
The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that drops in for a strike. Guerrero wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea.
Kind of wasn't necessary to do that, was it, Maxie?
You can make contact.
Not with a big lead like that, anyway.
Man on second, 2 down. That's out to center field. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Jays 11, the Rays 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
If it was a lot closer than 10 runs, then yeah, I could see it, but no, not like this.
Junior Caminero.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
That one outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. That one ripped.
Right at him.
1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Gavin Lux to hit. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That misses the zone. Ball 1. The Blue Jays up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it. 2 away.
Wow, no discipline there.
Next for the Rays, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That's in there. Strike 1. Fraley measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Two down, nobody on. That pitch gets the corner. Gonna count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. On the ground. Guerrero. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about
the heck was that?
Concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
So the Rays batting order turns over.
Okay, my goodness, why do you got in a hurry to throw that?
Chandler Simpson. Inside, just missed. The 1-0. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Fraley.
He had an extra second there.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Safe.
No, he's in
and
there.
the drop third strike extends the inning.
Batter number 4, shortstop Patel.
So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer for a second. You think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
2 aboard, 2 outs. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Now. Swing and a drive, deep right field.
And that's what you get.
And that one is gone.
I'm not gonna.
Marte leaves the yard. Home run number 10 on the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-4.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but
you give me 2 free base runners, I'm going to make you really pay for it. I don't care what team you are.
Impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Brandon Lowe. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That clips the corner. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Tommy Nance, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Station ID. Be back in a few. Good job catching the air on that. We are back. Oops. About that, I had the mic got unplugged.
Inside, almost got him.
I just want to make sure you can hear me. Okay, cool.
2-2 now. And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
Yeah, I accidentally dropped the controller and the headphones came out. So, but we got them back in there, so we're good.
Payoff pitch to the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first. Lau out of the play.
Yeah, at least I got a few more runs. So,
For Tampa Bay.
slowly getting back in this.
This is Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Rays,
turn to the veteran
number
pitcher in this
25,
spot, Brooks Raley.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Alejandro Kirk now at the plate.
Coming in hot, and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense.
Foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. The 0-2. And down on strikes. One up, one down.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Varsho.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. No question about this one. It's out of here.
I think that's still going.
A solo shot. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Here's the
That one got it.
Madison Barger, 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. The 0-2. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Schneider in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one fouled hard the other way. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And that is the
runs back.
Picks up one on this homer to the bottom of the sixth inning. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Nance.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so it should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That's out the corner.
I'm just trying to piece this game together now.
The 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's way outside. 3 balls, no strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Designated hitter.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges. And next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Nope.
This is again 5 in a row. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike. The 3-1. Ground ball to the right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Yeah, I thought that was going to get by there for a second, but nope.
The center fielder.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Pitch misses inside.
I apologize for me being a little sniffly tonight.
Man at second. On the ground right side. Fires to first in time.
Up next to the Rays, the third baseman, number 13.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Two outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the sixth. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 12, the Rays 4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Rays,
We're in the 7th.
number
We have a new
15.
pitcher on the mound, Garrett Clevenger. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And the 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Hey, Suki.
0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Yeah, seeing Rex's team run away with it.
Bowling.
Swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Clement batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop,
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Now one missed, and an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone, so they still got both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 12-4 lead.
Seventh inning stretch.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Rogers. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
What's that? Kind of thing. Is this the guy that's got the funky arm angle?
And now it's Gavin Lux.
Used to play for the Giants.
Gavin Lux.
Sure is.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Line drive, short hop to third. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, Jake.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. The 0-1. High fly ball out to center field. Varsho moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
You got both sides covered. Left-handed overhand.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the
Overhand lefty and a submarine righty.
Simpson.
So,
1 for 3. Right side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Blue Jays 12, the Rays 4. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
I get to play in on the next road trip.
The pitch saw
That's my bad.
before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And the 1-0. Clevenger goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. Misses the sweeper. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boog. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5.
Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Got it started a little too early, strike 1. And now the 0-1.
Oh.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Brings it in, runner tags, and will move up to third. Vladdy coming around third. The relay, safe. In comes the run from second. Our score now 13-4. So up next, Addison Barger.
No matter what, you're
sack fly from second base.
Take your game to another level.
Sack fly RBI from second base.
First offering, and it just misses. Kirk, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
No, you should have seen it in the second inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter,
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
The way it was going early on, I thought it was going to be being down by just 9.
Coming up, Toronto leads this one.
Not as bad as what I thought it was going to be.
It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. On to the bottom of the 8th, Ketel Marte stepping in. You look at where his OPS ranks in the league and think, this man's just out here breaking calculators singing.
Yeah, it's like he's got cheat codes. Walks, bombs, doubles. He's doing it all.
Pitchers are running out of ideas. He's slugging like every swing comes with a satisfaction guarantee.
Yeah, and if he's not launching it, he's still getting on base. OPS loves that, and so does his agent.
Next offering is down low. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Just missed. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Raleigh, batting with one down, takes a strike. And a foul ball.
Oh.
Got a piece of that somehow.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Hey, Bobby. How are you doing?
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him.
Stood
Getting it handed to me pretty badly right now. But I'm having fun, so.
I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball.
Can't complain too much.
Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler Rogers, done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Pitching
Toronto,
change here,
number
Jimmy
93.
Garcia.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's
That's a
itching for
pretty
this opportunity right now.
microscopic ERA.
2 down, bases empty. Next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Ball. Hard.
Oh, you're fine.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that ends the inning. And the Rays get one on a solo
And this one's pretty much well already decided, so, I mean, if I somehow come up with 9 runs here, I'll be insane.
I'm ready for real. We really the squad. We really the ones counting it. Look at the moves, handling it. All of the ops handle them.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Rays,
It's the top of the
number
9th, and there's a new
63,
pitcher on the mound, Edwin Uceda.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Sanchez.
That one fouled off. That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman,
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. The Jays up big in this one here at the top of the ninth.
Nope, that's high.
Lux slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
2 outs, base is empty. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. Swings over the top of that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses.
Yeah, let's see if I can at least
The Blue Jays
kind of make this interesting.
13-5.
Just for stats' sake.
Bottom 9.
For the
And
Rays,
stepping in for the Rays,
center fielder,
Cedric Mullins.
Mullins.
Oh,
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Here's a 1-1.
oh.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, number 13.
So digging in, Junior Caminero.
Caminero.
Oh,
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
yes.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Oh,
And that is downstairs. Full count now. Got him swinging for the K. Down to the last out
Up
for the
next
Rays.
for the second baseman, Gavin.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux.